Hey everybody, Sue here with She Sells. As you can tell, once again, the weather has changed. We are back to winter. I think it was about 27 this morning. It was spring over the weekend. Sourced a couple days over in Charlotte, but it rained for 2 solid days while I was sourcing. Got sunny and nice while I was driving home, but you know, that was nice, but it would have been nicer had it been sunny while I was shopping. It is what it is. If I waited until sunny days to shop, I wouldn't have gotten any shopping done this season because it's just rained a whole lot. At least we've avoided snow for the most part. Anyway, so I had a good shopping in Charlotte. Been thinking about things. I had brought home the 140 pairs of shoes and the 100 pieces of clothing. Started looking into Poshmark a little bit, but what I realized is I'll be headed out to ASD in a week or so, and then my husband's actually having surgery mid-April, and I will have to stay home probably for 2 weeks. So rather than working on the shoes and the clothing right now, I am going to source like a madwoman, try and get as much as I can into Amazon, and then I can stay home and work on, you know, taking the photographs of the clothing and that kind of thing. I did hire a lister. We still need a little work back and forth on that. Since I am probably going to do Poshmark, I think I will go ahead and do these shoes and clothes, at least the photography myself. That will give me something to do while I'm at home for a while. I'm hoping after, you know, a few days after he's home from surgery, I'll be able to just pop out and do a little shopping as well. But I for sure won't be able to travel any. So we'll see what we can get in today. I did do a little shopping yesterday and it did not go well, so I am hoping things will be better today. I have a plan. I am going to start out a little closer to home. I have a few things I'm looking for specifically. Stop at those stores and then just do some more stores that are right nearby there. If I need to, I'll go a little further, and then if I need to, I'll go even further than that, all the way down to Noonan, which is probably about 50 miles from my house, but we're going to start out about 10 miles from home, and I'll kind of take you through my day. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, so I got some really good deals, but this I haven't seen before. She made me do it on all of them that I purchased. I tried to just do one, and I was going to bring the rest of them to the register. You can see they crossed out the UPC code, added this tape, and then put the price label on there. I went ahead and grabbed some baby wipes because I heard that those work sometimes. So I'm going to go straight out to the car and try to get all that off. We'll see how it goes. Okay, so the baby wipes didn't work. I wasn't really sure about that. I just thought, what the heck, I'll give it a shot real quick since she just marked them. The sun is kind of bright today. So I just went ahead and took off all the big stickers, and I'll just work on it at home. Worst case scenario, I'm gonna make $12 on $11. So worst case scenario, I think I can sell them for 20 bucks on Facebook Marketplace. No fees, whatever, no shipping. I may just go ahead and list one right now before I head to the other store. The thing that I did wrong for today was I took the smaller car because I wasn't really sure what I was going after or what I would get, and I kind of already filled up half of the way back, which I'll end up putting the seats down, and I'm only 12 miles from home, so I might end up going to the 2 or 3 stores I was going to go to here, pop back home, drop it all off, get the bigger truck, and head down to the 50 miles away from home. But it's already 1 o'clock. Just winging it. That's what kind of day it is. My CPA just called, and my checking account and credit cards offline again on QuickBooks. So we're just going to deal with it another day. Because he said, how long are you going to be out shopping? I was like, till 10 o'clock tonight. Because I got a late start, wasting my time on that. Anyway, he was cool about it. We're going to try and work on it together Monday because, you know, it's right in the middle of when all the business taxes are due, and I'll let him off the hook for this week. We'll just do my P&Ls next week. Anyway, we'll talk to you later. Bye. Okay, a few stores later, a few hours later. I did great at the first Walmart. Did very little at the second Walmart. I stopped to do some clothes. I got about 5 pieces and should make about $80 on those. And those are pretty fast sellers. Tried out a few Dollar Trees. Didn't get anything from the first one. I got 3 toys from this one. Didn't see any penny things. You know, I'm just kind of studying. I haven't really done Dollar General in a really long time. There was a few toys I was hunting from there some years back. Really surprised how busy Dollar Generals are. I mean, I know they're supposed to be sort of off in the distance where there's no other stores. These last 2 I went to were kind of like that, but I'd say within 5 miles of a Walmart. And to me, everything is more expensive here, and everyone's driving here, so it's not like people have to walk, so I'm not really sure. The lure of Dollar General, I also broke my car mount, so this might be a little jiggly. I got about 5 more stores before I'm headed home, so let's see how we do. Hey everybody, I'm back again. If it's not obvious, it's another day. I shopped so late the other night. It was about 9:30, 10 when I got home, and it was just way too dark to film on the way home. So that was a couple days ago. I spent the next day getting a shipment out. Then I came up to Knoxville, Cleveland, Knoxville, Oak Ridge. Unfortunately, the store I've been hunting all this time, the clearance they sent back today. The second store that I went to, I'm still getting some other stuff there, but the second store I went to, they were literally clearing the clearance on one side, and I like ran over there and just started grabbing stuff from the other side. I mean, I've been doing this for the whole month, so I know exactly what I'm getting. I didn't have to scan anything. So I really did get a good amount of stuff. And I ended up taking the truck today. And really, I only filled up the back seat. It's a lot of little stuff, but it's probably $400 to $500. Not bad for one day, even though I had to drive. But I do have one stop I'm making on the way home. So I was telling you the other day, I ended up getting like that 10 pieces of clothes from one store. Well, I ended up with 100 pieces at the next one. And then it was Kohl's, and it was clearance items. And then, you know, they give you those little scratch-off cards. Honestly, I haven't shopped Kohl's in forever and ever. They're just way, way overpriced. And until it's like 80 or 90% off, it's not even worth looking at, in my opinion. At least the stuff that I have bought in the past. I have never really bought that much there to resell. Anyway, I found a good pile of stuff. And when I went up to the register, the guy said to me, "I'm gonna fix you up," and he gave me a 30% off coupon, like one that was scratched off already, because they give you these scratch offs. I have never gotten more than 20%. They give you, I think it's 15, 20, or 30%. And he goes, I'm gonna hook you up today, and he gave me the 30% off. Well, it was 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. So I got in my car, and I knew where the next one was. I was thinking I might go the next day or the day after. But that coupon, when he said to me, you know, you can go ahead and take it, but it runs out today. Or, you know, today's the last day you can use it. So I text my husband, I'm like, okay, going to one more, because they stay open until 10. And I didn't get as much there, but I was happy with what I got. So I have not processed all that. I asked my helper if she would come Monday and Tuesday. She can't come till Tuesday afternoon. Actually, first I asked her, I told her I'm going to be gone Sunday and Monday. Can she work Tuesday? And she said I can come Tuesday afternoon. Well, a couple hours ago I called her and I said, you know what, I'm heading home tonight, so can you work all day tomorrow and Tuesday? So I should have her at least a day and a half this week, because the clothes is a lot of prep. Everything has to be bagged. There's a lot of clearance stickers on them. They all have to be taken off, but it's well worth it. Somewhat slower selling, you know, stuff, but it's going to be a good profit on those, so I don't mind waiting. And honestly, I'm just in a total transition. I'm once again down over last year because, you know, I literally was buying thousands of dollars at Toys R Us and selling a lot of it. So, yep, I just have to change course, and you know, that's the way it is. You know, people talk about, oh, Amazon changed something, or eBay changed something. Like recently they went to, good till canceled is the only way you can list items. I'm pretty sure you can still do auction, but you can't do 30-day, that kind of thing. So you have to change course. Well, you know what? If your stuff's not selling, or you don't have enough places to source, like your sources run dry, you got to change course then too. So honestly, in this business, you really have to be flexible. I have tried really hard to build my business slowly and surely. Keep a lot of capital. I don't go into big debt. I did use a lot of credit cards over Christmas time, but I paid it all off, first, second week of January after my last big payment from Amazon. So, I had the ability last week when I wanted to buy that, the shoes and the clothes, that was all cash. So, when opportunities arise, if I was just out there buying willy-nilly and, still able to have some big numbers in sales, but not really sure what I'm doing, I wouldn't have been able to buy those 2 opportunities that I had, because they were like a cash purchase. They were from other resellers. So anyway, yeah, you just have to be flexible and ready to turn on a dime. I mean, I have a lot of inventory in there right now. It's just slower selling and not as fast. I have settled on a repricer. I've done a lot of different, mostly talked to other people. I have looked into like the different pricings, but there's only so much you can learn on the internet. Another good reason to network with other people. I have some groups on Facebook that I use, and then spoke to people that I know personally. And I think I'm going to go with Aura. I think it's A-U-R-A. I think it's pronounced Aura. I'm hoping that I can get it all done before. I really need to get all this clothes out and everything I bought today out. And I'm not leaving till Saturday. I was hoping to get a little more shopping and shipping done than that, so I may just have a really late night one night. I don't know how many hours it's going to take me, because I'm going to have to enter everything manually. It does not at the moment work with inventory labs, so I believe I have to enter everything manually, like my maximum and minimum pricing for each item, which will take me a good bit. I may end up working on it tonight some, so that as I'm putting all the clothes in, I can be adding those. Once again, I have to really look and see the details. Can I just put, partial? Do I have to do it all at one time? Can I sort of have it in draft till it's ready to go? I'm going to look into that when I get home tonight. So I think that'll help my sales. I mean, I know it will. But I'm still having that deficiency in sourcing with Toys R Us not here. Not saying that it's not that I can't find clearance everywhere, because honestly, when I was shopping Toys R Us, well, yes, when it was the going out of business sale. But the year before I shopped there, a lot of what I bought was full price. And a lot of what I buy day to day is full price. Anyway, times are changing. I don't have that much specifically else to talk about today, so I may just end this early. Thinking about doing, a couple people have asked me to do that live show on Monday nights, and I may go ahead and do that, but I'd like to have another few people, on with me, and just because it's more fun to talk with other people than just sitting there talking to yourself. Although I really, really enjoyed talking with people in the chat last time. And I probably will try and film a little bit in Las Vegas. I don't know. I don't have an exact plan of what I'm going to do there. Obviously, the days I'm going to spend at the show. I'm going to try and do Scott's show on Tuesday morning that's the following week. I'm not leaving till Saturday. The following week, I'm going to try and do Scott's show from the hotel. We'll see how that goes. And, you know, I'll just film, and maybe when I get together with some other resellers, we can just chat it up. And I'm sure I'll go to a few parties in the evening. They have a lot of companies, you know, have these free, you have to give them like your email address and stuff, but as long as you have passes to go to the show, you can come have snacks and sometimes drinks or whatever, and it's a lot of fun to meet up with other resellers, and I'm gonna for sure enjoy a few good dinners there. Don't think I'm gonna get any sourcing in. I have sourced in Las Vegas before. The problem is when you're staying at a casino hotel, it literally takes you 20 minutes to get from your car up to your room. And just to try and get everything up there and get it processed, because I am flying, so I would have to make sure I got everything sent off before I left. When I've been there before and sourced, I stayed at, you know, what I call like a normal hotel that just, I was like Hyatt Place in Las Vegas. But it's double or triple the price of the casino hotels. And I won't really have that much time anyway. So I will just be there for the show and networking with other people. So I'm gonna cut it off here. I got a couple hours drive home. I have one stop halfway. I purposefully drove, well, I already shopped my one store in that same town in Cleveland, but I'm gonna stop at the Kohl's on the way back and just check it out. It'll give me a break from, it's a 2.5, 3 hour drive to home. And honestly, I didn't get enough sleep last night. I woke up with that dumb time change this morning, and for some reason I woke up at 7, my regular time, but it was only 6, and tried to sleep some more and blah blah blah, and then I didn't end up even leaving till 9. And as I was driving up here, I'm like, which is right, the clock or my phone? I did get the truck clock fixed, so I didn't go crazy. So hope everybody had a good sourcing week last week, and just remember, you know, if you're not flexible and change with the times, you won't last. So we will talk to you soon. Bye everybody. Thanks for liking and subscribing if you liked the video. Hey everybody, Sue here with She Sells. Not sure if I'm going to add this to the end of the last video or start up a new one, but I decided we're going to do a little something different today. We're not going to work in the basement. I got a lot of clothes to process. I brought some of the bags up already. And I have this, I call it my beach room. It's a porch off the back of the house. It's a little chilly out here today. It's only in the mid-50s, but I've got the door to the house open, try and warm it up a little. I'll probably bring a heater up here. So I'm gonna work at that desk right there and put the laptop and everything. Then we're gonna put a long table down the middle and have my helper remove labels, and I'll give her the stickers, and then she'll bag everything. And once we get it all finished, we'll take it downstairs to box it up. But I just thought we'd have a little change of pace, be out in the nice, bright room for the day. All right, I'll get back to you as we go through the day. Okay, got our setup ready. We decided we aren't going to be in the picture this morning, but here we go. There's my desk where I'll do the labels and stuff. And then she will process down there. Maybe we'll pull it a little bit closer, just so we can pass labels back and forth and stuff. Okay, we'll pop in later. Okay, one last thing in case I haven't said that 5 times already. So finished up in upstairs working yesterday, sent out all that clothing. My helper actually couldn't come today. I was hoping she could work 2 days this week, so I may just run out and source. I haven't decided yet. I had to help my husband with the antenna this morning after the show. So I wanted to give you one more tip though. So when I was doing all those clothing, sometimes the SKU label that you get for the Amazon shipment, if it's a really long title, it cuts off kind of the middle, and it makes things hard to find. If you're not, well, number one, if you're using the 30-ups to try and match up with each item. But the other thing is when you're going to pack a shipment, if you've done it through Amazon or you've done a private shipment through Inventory Labs. So what I do is there's a little tab on Amazon Seller Central in the shipping plan where you can download the SKU list. and that will give you the full title of the item and also the EAN number, and that's what goes on your little labels, so you're more able to match that up easily. So that's just a tip for you. That's one way you can use that download SKU list. It will come up in Notepad or something like that, but you can copy and paste it into Excel and print it out like that. You could probably print it out from Notebook too, but I like to print it out from Excel. So this is what's behind me, or that's what's in front of me when you're seeing me on the live shows. My toys and stuff are behind me there. So I'm trying to cut out as much of the messy desk and receipts as I can. So we will talk to you again from Vegas. Bye-bye, everybody. Don't forget, like and subscribe.